This is a video displaying the four wagons in the family as I took them to a Mercedes show event in Western Australia, having completed the restoration on my 123 after 5 years or so. Now the 212 and 124 are belonging to my parents and owned since new, and the 123 and 211 are my own, the 211 carting my kids around to school with my wife. That's an E500, so the 300 TE is still a faithful servant. There's a thistle green donor wagon which was painted silver. The thistle green was not the original colour, but I wanted a silver wagon like this one. My mother's own 1981 280 TE she picked up as a tourist delivery, which was sold in the 90s. There's our 124 at the docks in Australia in 1990. I bought the 211 on the other side of the country. I flew over and had a look and purchased it from the original owner. And there's the 212 on the docks in Western Australia as well when we picked it up, probably about 2010. So heading off in convoy with a few family members driving the cars, including my elderly father taking his time. You don't see too many wagons anymore. They're not in vogue in Australia, and in fact as of 2024 you can no longer buy a Mercedes station wagon, which I think is a shame. Much more practical than SUVs, which clutter Australian roads and take up a lot of space. So the 123 is probably 98% completed. I'm very happy with it. So the sharp-eyed ones will have seen the small fuse issue on the left tailgate. I'll get around to that. There's a few little gremlins like that just to resolve, but the car looks magnificent with the engine rebuild, paint, interior, roof, everything. And here we are with my own two wagons with a blurry magnification, driving through one of the roads in Western Australia. 124 still looks good. It's got a few minor blemishes after 35 years of hard service. It's still doing pretty well. So as noted, I wanted to replicate my mother's original 123, which I have no idea the whereabouts. That was a blue interior car. I've gone with black because I received a very nice interior. And here we are down at the display event on a reasonable day in Western Australia with the four wagons. Self-leveling suspension on the 300 TE, sunroof, electric windows, leather interior. Dad's had the lower skirts painted over the years. It's got updated 124 alloys. It had the original colour decals or whatever they were referred to, but still just a really nice car, even though the modern driver doesn't appreciate wagons. The 212 is well decked out with the same fittings, but also the night vision package. And the rest, and the 211 Series 2 E500s are pretty rare. They've got plenty of power with about 280 something kilowatts from that M273 motor, I think it is, and that thing can really move. A great looking car that's been serving our family for coming up a decade. Here are the winners of the event in their various categories, including the wagon. So the tailgate on the 123 is lower than the subsequent generations, and if you're over 6 foot you will hit your head on it, unlike the other wagons. The back areas are largely the same with folding rear seats. The 123s were not removable. They fold up and down with a side mounted spare wheel like the 124, but the 124 you could remove the base at least. There's no headrests on those, and in the 211 and 212 you have headrests for the rear inhabitants, although they get stored in the spare wheel well. The spare wheel is under the bases, so you need to take them out and fold the section up, and there's cup holders in there as well. Now the opening and close mechanisms on the 212 are plentiful. You can use a button on the tailgate to close it, you can use the latch on the tailgate to open it. The driver's side switch will open and close it, unlike the 211, which the driver's side switch only opens it. The 212, you can also open it from remote, but not close it like the 211, so you don't squash people. And the 212 also has the kick function where you put your foot under the tailgate and it opens and closes it. The 124 has a mechanical winch for the soft close, whilst the 211 and 212 have much more refined versions of a soft close. So to close the 123, pretty easy. Similar for the 124, but it does have a winch to pull it open, to pull it closed, sorry. The 211 does have, and the similarly